album is called 666 Pack, which already should give people an idea of what to expect. It's from the album Insanity Alert. It's their third album. They are a crossover thrash band, and this album features 21 songs in just under, I think, around the 33-minute mark, which this is not quite like a Dream Theater tribute album, but at the same time, it's not quite a grindcore album. There's still a surprising amount going on. It starts to means to go on. There's just this eruption of noise that is just several hundreds of thousands of beer cans being open, and it's a fairly straightforward crossover instrumental open. That's Thirst Killer, and it goes into a lot of this album is made up of that hardcore influence thrash sound, and you've got songs that do it really, really well. So Thirst Killer goes in Body of the Christ as a Parasite, which is a fucking great song. You got Windmilly Vanilli, I Come, I Fuck Shit Up, I Leave. The very like groove heavy hooks, and like the punk just really, really shines through, and it bounces between that like really fast paced power chordy sections. And I don't really know how to describe them as someone who's not a guitar player, but the only way I can sort of describe it is like the little scaly bits, like bits that sounded awful. If you are a musician, never let your guitar sound like that. But yeah, the little like off note sort of stuff after the power chords, they've probably got a word. They're not quite hammer-ons. They're a bit after hammer-on or pull-off. Not anything like that. They're a thing. Listen to the album, you fucking find out what I'm on about. And something that really hit me, especially on Body of the Crisis Parasite, is the vocalist, which is legit heavy Kevy. Fucking great. He's Dutch as well, so you know he's good fun. He hits a vocal line in time with the snare beat or snare hit, and I don't know if it's just me, but I find that really, really satisfying. Just the do 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 again. Don't make your outbound sound like that. And he hits a different word in the vocal line to go with that beat, and yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. So, like I said, you've got a lot of the like hardcore, thrashy sounding stuff, and you've also got time where they do kind of slow it down a bit so they can be a bit more groovy. So you've got All Motion No Brain, A Skull Crushing Good Time. It's got really like slow paced swagger about them. Still, we're not quite in doom metal territory, but you know, you've got times just like the slow windmill, the slow head bob kind of deal, you know. And sitting amongst all that, where you've got like your very fast-paced windmill, crossover thrash, a little bit slow-mo down, swaggery groove metal parts. You've got some moments in this album that are complete fucking insanity. This album, it's rare. This album, because it's an album that doesn't like take itself too seriously, and it's fun. It's so much fun. It's a party album. It's the sort of thing where you put on. I feel like I'm doing it a disservice by like analysing it and being really critiquey about it, because it's a sort of album where you just have one in the background and just have fun too. You've got Saturday Grind Fever, which is a parody of the Bee Gees. You've got Stop Slammer Time, which is obviously MC Hammer. The Ballad of Slayer is that really, really like famous riff from like of Rain and Blood that just goes with "You're Dead" at the end. It's 7 seconds long. 7 seconds? 8 seconds? Where's it gone? 5 seconds. Fuck me. That's all it is. Just you're dead, and that's it. And then you've got 8-Bit Brutality, which is a 7-second song, and it is a thrash metal riff on like a chiptune synthesizer with heavy Kevy, still not over that, just barking over the top. You know, they just haven't. The lads drinking beer, having a good time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I wish I could go off and have a good time, but we all can't have nice things now, can we? So yeah, it's an album I have fun to. It's not to be taken seriously. There is kind of an outlier on this album, which I find super, super interesting. And I had it on while I was taking a shower, and I had to physically like pop my head up underwater because it was just really, really took me by surprise. It's a song called One Eye is King in the Land of the Blind. It's a lot slower. It's way more Iron Maiden-y, particularly in the vocals, which for someone who's done like the like barky punk rocks kind of thing throughout the album, to go a little bit more high pitch, but a lot cleaner. You've got guitar harmonies that follow along with the vocals in the same way the drums did in Body of the Christ. And yeah, the outgoing chorus has Kevin or Kevy, sorry man. It's super clean. It adds they between him and the other members of the band, they add like this vocal harmony layering. And at some point, I thought it was going to be more like power metal or folk metal, and it might just be me. It's a little experiment they just threw in there, or just a chance for them to. I don't want to say serious song because that again disservices this album, but yeah, I just felt like it was a really cool little break in the album where they could flex what they can and can't do. So I'm intrigued to find out if anyone else picked up that, or I'm just talking absolute bollocks. To find out if you're a fan of this album, I think you will be, because again, it's just rock music to have fun to. Akin to Municipal Waste. That's what like crossover. I think they're a little bit more. No, I'd say they're on par, like the more thrashy side of crossover. Stormtroopers of Death, if you want to go OG. And I've also compared them to The Hell, which is a British hardcore punk metalcore band. And I'm not saying they sound like Insanity Alert at all, but what I'm more going for is I've always wondered if you can class The Hell as a comedy band in the same vein as like Tenacious D or Steel Panther, because they don't take themselves too seriously. They have a lot of like jokes, and their lyrical content is not like, you know, power metal where they're singing about kings and dragons or shit. They just go off, swear and shout and scream, and then fuck off again. But that combination of like what's traditionally like quite serious music, so the heavier end of, in the Hell's case, metalcore, with their like more comedic and less serious vocals. If you like that juxtaposition where it is serious music and really like laid back comical lyrics, that's sort of why I've compared them to The Hell, because it is, whereas obviously Insanity Alert do it with thrash, The Hell do it with metalcore, but those sorts of things, a serious, quote unquote serious genre traditionally with more laid back vocals. So yeah, Municipal Waste, Stormtroopers Stress, and I'm pretty sure I did not say what I was supposed to say, but Municipal Waste, Stormtroopers of Death. In terms of musically and lyrically, I'll go more with The Hell for 666 Pack by Insanity Alert. One day, I will fully utilize the use of my tongue and be able to speak basic English.